Hello friends, in this video let us see the shortcuts used for wiring in LabVIEW. So these are the 12 shortcuts used while wiring. Let us see how can we use these shortcuts in detail. Ctrl B is the shortcut to delete all the broken wires in a VI. In this VI we can see broken wires. Now if I press Ctrl B on the keyboard, all the broken wires on this VI will disappear. I'm pressing Ctrl B and so all the broken wires has disappeared. But if we want to remove the broken wire inside a particular area or structure, we have to select that particular area or structure and press Ctrl B. So I am selecting this while loop, and now if I press Ctrl B on the keyboard, the broken wires only inside the while loop will get deleted. The shortcut to cancel a wire which we have started from an object is escape or right click. So to show this, I am starting a wire from this boolean push button, and now if I want to cancel this wire, I can press escape button on the keyboard. And similarly, I am again starting a wire from the same boolean push button, and now I am doing a double click, and so the wire which we have started cancels or disappears. And next I am connecting this boolean push button to this boolean indicator with some bends or turning points in the wire. So we can see some segments in the wire. A single click on the wire will select the segment of this wire. So if I do a single click on this wire, the segment of the wire which I click will get selected. And if I click on this part of the wire, only this segment will get selected. And then to create a branch, I am placing another boolean indicator, and I am connecting this boolean indicator to this same wire. And so now we are having two branches. So while having branched wire, and if you would like to select a particular branch, we have to double click on that branch. So now I am double clicking on this wire, and so the whole branch got selected. And while having branched wire, if you would like to select the entire wire, the shortcut for that is triple clicking on the wire. So if I triple click on this wire, the entire wire gets selected. And now I am deleting the wires between the boolean push button and the boolean indicators. And again I am connecting a wire from this boolean push button. Pressing A on the keyboard enables or disables automatic wire routing. By default, if we try to wire object, LabVIEW turns on automatic wire routing. So I am disabling automatic wire routing by pressing A on the keyboard. And now if we try to connect the object blocks, automatic wire routing is disabled. And again pressing A on the keyboard will enable automatic wire routing. The keyboard shortcut W can disconnect the object from the object it is connected while moving it out of the structure. To show this, first I am moving this boolean indicator out of this loop. Now the boolean indicator is still linked with the boolean control which is present inside the loop. So to prevent this, while moving the object out of the loop, if I press W on the keyboard, the object will get disconnected from the object to which it is connected that is present inside the loop. While wiring, if we single click, LabVIEW tags the wire and we will be able to continue wiring. But if we don't want to connect the wire but we want to create a branch, we have to double click at that point where we want to end the wire. So now I am starting a wire from this boolean push button, and at a point where I want to end the wire, I am double clicking. Double clicking while wiring tags down the wire without connecting it, and so the wire created will be left as broken wire. And while wiring, we may need to change the direction of our wire. We can do that by using the keyboard shortcut spacebar. The spacebar can change the direction of our wire from horizontal to vertical. And while moving objects, by default, if we select an object and bring it near another object, the automatic wire connection will be enabled so that the two objects will get automatically connected with each other. To prevent this automatic wiring, after selecting the object, we have to press spacebar on the keyboard and move the object. So now I am pressing spacebar and then I am moving the object, so the object do not get connected automatically with each other. Next, let us see the next shortcut. The shortcut shift and a click will undo the last point where we have set a wire. And now from this boolean push button I am starting a wire. I am drawing the wire with several points. Pressing shift button and pressing left click will undo the last point where we have tagged the wire. So pressing shift button and left clicking again and again will undo the previous points where we have set the wire, and finally will delete the whole wire. Then the next shortcut is pressing Ctrl button on the keyboard and clicking the input on function with two inputs will switch the two input wires. So from boolean I am choosing an AND function and placing it on the block diagram screen. I am connecting the two boolean inputs to the two input terminals of this AND gate. And then I am connecting the output of this AND gate to the boolean indicator. And now if you would like to switch the input between the two input terminals, we can use this shortcut. Pressing Ctrl button on the keyboard and clicking on the input of the AND function switches the wire between two inputs. So now we can see the switched inputs. To switch back the inputs again, we can use the same shortcut. So I am pressing Ctrl button on the keyboard and I am clicking on the input. So the inputs have again switched. In this video, we have seen the shortcuts used for wiring. In our next video, we can continue with another topic. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and support. Thank you.